back. Going home. That's where we left off. Sam, I think. We learned that Sam ran off. And she's probably lesbian. Or at the very least bi. See this frame rate? This is what could possibly be causing this? I don't have anything running that's going to be doing that. Let me just make sure I have random crap closed. Close extra tabs. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? We're good? I think we're good. I think we've snapped out of it. Alright, so we don't know the password to that. I think we looked through her entire room. We looked in here, right? Yes, we did. The hair coloring and how she's a lesbian. What am I hearing? Is the record player still going or something? And I'm hearing it very clearly. Mom's purse was left here. I'm in the channel. It's just gone. Does it fall into the drawer or something? I feel like unknown dimension literature. Okay. For some reason I was about to say, oh, those are all movies that have Dustin Hoffman in them, but they're not. All pretty solid movies, though. Good movies to have in the bedroom. Pierre. My dad is Weird Al. Jeez. Problems in the marriage. I didn't even turn on the lights, really. Truly a large house. Cinnamon toothpaste is the devil incarnate. Total interactability. I get it. I get it. Honey, we're back, but why? There's no shower in here. That's rather unfortunate. Okay, so this is the parents' bedroom, and I don't think... Oh, here's some stuff. What women leaves the grass? Alright, so there's a ranger who has a thing for that woman. Do you got any, like, porno mags under your side, Dad? I think that's it for here. Just Mallet's story. Farther. Well, we're never going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't asked to do it. I won't be needing it anymore. Alright. This is my stuff all packed up. Ghost Hunter Journal. Sighting. Lonnie. Boyish stuff. Whoops. That's where I am right now. To basement, and then that's locked. Gotcha. Don't miss it.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
That you had a thing for her? BioShock Infinite in the closet. Wow. I like how the light is coming through the wall. I must say, alright, so your mom also had some things. I'm finding this whole my sister is running away because she's a lesbian thing really ham-fisted. Like, let me in, Sam. Sam. Let me in, Sam. In here. Okay. Was that time to pop when I grabbed the crucifix? Begone, Satan. It's pretty good though. Top quality. Leaving this house just a righteous mess. All right. I have a feeling about this. Oh, this is probably just her locker combination. Yeah, okay. I didn't need to take a picture of that. Dad's office. here.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did.
What else could she
I felt
possibly
like a
mean?
shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Zero 0501. Linear gameplay that feels fluid. What you got? You got a key? Yep.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me.
Wait, did you run away with
Finally, I
her?
asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
I want this game to surprise me. Because so far, it's been very by the numbers exposition of just like really cliched story. Select potatoes. Sam and Lonnie. Oh,
It's
gosh.
different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
I go up to this thing and I see the textures and I know it's probably not interactable. Samantha, you're so good at your thing, we're gonna give you a scholarship.
I'm so
jeez.
stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can. Todd's band lost their singer.
Jeez.
Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
So that's the side I haven't gotten to yet. Dining, grand kitchen, etc. Oh. See, this is what I find interesting. Like, how Terry acquired this house. I kind of thought that's where it was going, but my sister's a lesbian, she ran away, and that's more important. Two cases of... $1923? That's awesome. Okay, so I don't think that I haven't gone in here. No, wait, this is... Okay, no, I need to go in here. I thought that's the way I came, but it's not. Mason's Pharmacy, 1968.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Don't know, don't care.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Do-ba-da-do-a-do-a. Like, there comes a point where you just have to say, I get it. I get it. Can we get some moving on? Lights, please. No. How about here? There it is.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Come to find out I'm not actually Sam. Or Katie or whatever. What's the point of this? Ah, classic. You pick up the banana. Doom, doom, doom. I had a weird talk with Mom and Dad about the banana today. Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand the need for this kind of interactability. You know? Like, there's nothing here. Mom got promoted. So this is the unknown dimension guy. Okay. What is today's date? Going Homer. June 7th, 1995. What did this say? Okay, so that's why Mom and Dad are gone. Although it seems like they left. Gross, Lonnie. Don't say such things about your girlfriend's parents' bed.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training.
Oh, she's here.
She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country. The other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Gone Home, the game where you come home to discover your sister is a lesbian and is having sex in the attic. The slits. The accidental human. I know you've said that in the business, but this was. Two days ago. Where we'll do it.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait. Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being a part and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
That's it. Okay, so "18-year-old sister. Yolanda. So the whole plot doesn't say anything about the dad and him getting the house. Okay. Wait. Oh. It implied that Janice was beginning to have romantic feelings towards a subordinate, and that in his teens, Terry was abused by Oscar Mason, his uncle and former owner of the house. I did not get that at all. But that's interesting. Okay, so this game has 10 out of 10s, 9.5 out of 10s, 86 on Metacritic. Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. Here, we're going to do something, okay? We're going to start a new game. I want to see something. I could open it. There's a question mark there.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
You can beat the game in 2
Katie,
minutes.
I'm so sorry
I don't care.
that I can't be there to see you in person. That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back.
Okay, whatever.
you'll end up-
So I think that what people loved about this game was the fact that you were able to discover this stuff in a kind of organic way. But I mean, the stuff isn't good. It's like my 18-year-old sister became a lesbian and ran off with her girlfriend who was going to join the army. Like, that's... I don't care if your parents don't support you. That's really not mature and irresponsible to do. I don't care if that's, like, you know, true love. It's just not practical. Yeah, it is okay. I don't know what I'll do next. Should I try... Everybody's gone to the Rapture, is that a thing? The Chinese Room developed that. No kidding. No kidding. It's considered a spiritual successor to Dear Esther. Interesting. Maybe I'll give that a try next. Maybe. I wonder how long it is to beat, though. How long to beat? 5 hours. Wow. That's long.